All right, here we are for left-handed sneaky business. Jasper's going to help us. And we have, on the left hand, two things that are important. One is articulation, the staccatos, portados, and slurs. And the second is the fingering. So, first of all, let's look at the articulation. Of course, we're starting with our nice wrist staccatos. Now we come to measure 5 and we have half notes. Those half notes, in fact, all of the half notes in the song are going to be portados. They're detached from the note before them and after them, but they are not staccatos at all. So it would be D, off, sharp, off, then a pop, and then a slur. So again, you have a whole lot of portados when you get to measure 25. And you're right where I need to be, Jasper. We're going to start on D, and we're going to come up with portados, starting on D, D, off, D sharp, off, E, off, F, ah, E, ah, and then we have two accented staccatos, and an accent, and then pop at the end. Those portados are so important. Now, the next thing is tricky fingering. So measure 5 to 6 is where the tricky fingering comes in, and it happens again in measures 22 to 23. What you have a D with 5, and then you have a D sharp with 4, and then you have E with 3. Then you have to switch to a 4 on E. So it's D with 5, D sharp with 4, E with 3, switch to 4 on E. So up to speed it would be. Right. And the last thing to notice is that when we do our portados, we kind of do that little wrist roll while we're getting ready to come off. So it's like D. So watch that passage again. Listen for the portados and that little wrist roll and the wrist staccatos. Okay, the second place we have a little fingering challenge is down in measure 17 and 18. We're coming down the scale. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You turn after 4. So. All right. So I'm going to give you a complete left hand with the right articulation and the correct fingering. And then I would like to see a perfect left hand from you. And also including our wrist staccatos and our rolled portados. All right, here we go.